Welcome to Busan. Busan, South Korea is known for its beaches and of course delicious fresh seafood. So join me as I head down there for the weekend to eat as much food as I possibly can. Now of course, let's start with the train station food. On the way of your adventure as you head around the country using the super fast bullet trains or KTX system, you need some delicious food. So I'm getting bibimbap at the food court in the train station. This food comes out super fast. Within about 4 minutes of me ordering, my dish was ready. I mean, that makes sense. You don't want to miss your train, right? So with bibimbap, you've got to remember the most important thing to do is mix it up. So I need some of my spicy red sauce, gochujang here, put it in with the bibimbap and mix. Bibim means mixed and bap is rice, so mixed rice. And of course the most important part of the mixing is getting enough spicy red sauce. Whenever you come to Korea, you've got to remember there's a lot of red pepper. So if you don't like spicy food, there's still lots of good dishes for you. But if you love spicy food, definitely come visit Korea. This is some dried seaweed, and what you do with this is get a little bit of rice, put it in, and then roll it up. Of course you could just eat it like it is, but yeah, rolling up rice in this is the way to go. Having finally arrived in Busan, jumping off the train, I'm going straight to the Shinsegae Mall. The Shinsegae Mall food court has a huge range of different food. The whole basement floor is basically food. Cafes, Western food, Korean food, and everything in between. So I've got some roe, that's a fish eggs dish here to mix up with rice, and then this is kaji. Kaji is eggplant. So this is eggplant, some sopbap. Sopbap is like this metal bowl that is very delicious. You put the rice in, and at the end of your dish, your rice is just a little bit crispy on the outside. Such a good flavor. Ooh, there's that roe. Mixed in with delicious mushrooms. It's buchu. My one tasted so good. This was actually a very good dish, and I've never had it like this before. Maybe it's one I'll try to cook. If you know my channel, I like to cook a new Korean dish every week. So maybe this one's for the next week. And once again, we've got red pepper paste. We're going to put red pepper paste on it and mix it up. That's how you do it. So how does it taste?
엄청 맛있었어요. 우와, 진짜 맛있어요.
And in English, that just means it was very delicious. Makes sense, it looks great. On the way back home, I thought I'd pick up this sandwich at the Salt House. We've got this jambon bear, which is so good, and this Reuben. Like I said, at this area, there's so many different types of dishes, and Western food is really good. Now let's get away from the Western food though and get to a proper restaurant. This is Gyeongjang Seaweed Soup or Gyeongjang Miyeokguk. Since I'm by the ocean, you have to have something like this. Miyeokguk served right by the beach is the best way to go. And this traditional restaurant has everything you'd imagine. Lots of side dishes, and of course you get a ton of food. You get bibimbap, so I got this, I can mix it up, as well as the seaweed soup. And all those side dishes you saw in the background. These types of restaurants are one of the reasons people love to come to Korea and why people like me stay in Korea for a very, very long time. I've lived in Korea for nearly half my life now, and I love all this different food. Oh, look at that. Lots of meat in there. That's how you know it's a good miyeokguk. Very tasty. And of course, me and my wife actually headed out there. It's about 5 kilometers of walk. So I love to be active, moving around as much as possible. And this was a good way to get some food before I head off to the next thing. In Busan, the people are so active, and it makes sense because look at the place. I'm up Jangsan Mountain. Up Jang Mountain. Jangsan. San means mountain. And you can see all those beaches and the hills. People in Busan love to be active. They get out, they go hiking, they go swimming, and everything in between. And the reason I'm getting a big exercise day is because I'm heading to the Grand Apple. It's a buffet.
안녕하세요. We're here at the Grand Apple in Korea in Busan, and we can't wait to get started. Let's have another buffet adventure. check it out.
After hiking up that mountain, I'm starving, which is the best situation to be in when you're having one of these delicious sort of buffet restaurants. Fresh seafood, look at that. This is the best way to get a lot of really good seafood and food when you're in a big city like Busan. And I think Korea has some really good buffets that if you're gonna you're gonna pay a little bit. They're expensive, but you do get sort of good quality. And most of the food is fresh. They have a lot of things that come from Korea as well as some that don't, because this is Spanish, right? There's Spanish and Mexican here. There's a taco that I made. And here's some more sort of soft shell tacos. We've got a pork one, a beef one, and a seafood one that I made up. So that's not exactly Korean, but here's some more things that are a little bit more Korean style. We've got some octopus there, as well as a delicious cranberry and boysenberry salad and a nut salad. Yeah, these octopus are so good. The fresh sort of seafood salads here were excellent. And there's the grilled fresh fish, grilled up right in front of you, basically. Some lamb. Love the lamb here. Look at those big, a lot of meat on those bones, which is great. Desserts are always good, and I wanted something refreshing, so we've got a lot of sort of fresh spring flavors here. These are lovely. Look at that. Got sort of these jelly, sort of panna cotta type desserts, tiramisu, some chocolate mousse, macarons. And these are so soft. Sort of jelly on top with the, I think it's panna cotta on the bottom. It was very, very flavorful and a great texture. I could have eaten a lot more of those, but, well, when you're at a buffet, you start getting full. Tiramisu is always good. And look at this dessert. Look at all that fruit. These are fresh mangosteen. Well, not fresh, but they're frozen mangosteens, but they are plentiful. They had a lot of mangosteen, which is good. And I always get the creme brulee at these places. A little bit thick for my liking for creme brulee, but still tasty. Here's Songjeong Beach. So this is just around the corner from Haeundae, one of the main beaches of Busan. And it's definitely not as busy as Haeundae, so it's the perfect place to go. And I'm at Just Chillin Bistro for sort of a lunch, anniversary lunch. It's my wife and I's anniversary, which is why we're doing this trip to Busan. So we're going to have a lot of delicious food on a beautiful day. We've got some gnocchi, cream gnocchi. It was very good. I loved this gnocchi. The potatoes weren't as soft as some gnocchi ones are, but I actually preferred that because it had a little bit of sort of crispy outside, which was very, very flavorful. And they even gave us a free bottle of wine because we ordered so much food. So a whole bottle of wine and sitting at the beach. It's the best way to spend your day. Here's a ragu pasta, big thing of egg in there, and a sort of more of a cream sauce with this one.
You mix it in, it'll be fine.
And all that cheese on top. This was great.
Oh yeah.
Ooh, look at that. I don't usually get pastas like this, so for me to eat this, it was kind of quite special. Very creamy. There's no diet today. Well, especially after all that mountain running we did. And look at that. Look at that seafood. Oh, fresh prawns. Like I said, we're at the beach here in Busan, so you really have to get seafood. It's all about the delicious seafood. And prawns at the beach, can't go wrong. And I was still a little bit hungry, so we got this sandwich. I was also quite curious, and those chips that you saw there are probably some of the best chips I've ever had. So I hope you enjoyed the video. Do visit Busan. It's one of the best places I go to in Korea. Me and wife are always popping down there to eat. Though of course, if you come to Korea, you can find good restaurants everywhere. So enjoy the video. Check out some of my other videos. If you like Korean food, I can show you how to cook it. And those are great videos. You'll love those dishes. Have a great day. Eat well. And 안녕히 계세요. Bye.